there is a gap between productivity and being busy. And so many times we use the words and we say we're busy. I just met a leader and I invited him to a webinar I'm going to host on using AI to improve your productivity and actually to really in a people-centric way. I'm not saying to use AI to maybe analyze data and stuff like that. No, how can you use AI and technology as ChatGPT to help you as a leader to manage your team, right? There are things that GPT and tools like large language models can help you do. And so I was inviting this leader to that webinar and he just told me, no, Florian, we're busy, I can't attend. And I'm thinking, okay, so don't you know that there's a really big gap between being busy and being productive? And so I hope you're not busy with the things that are not really important for you, or maybe they are not top priority. It's very easy for us to have a lot of things to do, but how do we make sure that we do the things that are and should be on our agenda? And if you are a leader and AI, as is disrupting every single industry that we know, and probably life as we know it, and if you're not busy with learning about AI and with using AI, then I don't know what you're busy with. So many leaders make this mistake to believe that being busy equals being productive, but we have found that there are so many methods out there. Some of the methods that I use, for example, is the 80-20 principle, which says that 20% of your activity bring you 80% of your results. And if improving yourself and learning new technology like this is not in your top 20%, then maybe there's a big gap between you being busy and productive. And that gap, it's in your productivity. Because you could be busy with many things. So many times I get down the rabbit hole and I go on a topic and a tangent and I find myself 45 minutes later, well, why do I do this? This was not even what I was supposed to do. And so we all are guilty of that. But as a leader, you have to be aware. And maybe this is not necessarily the case for you. But what about your team? How many times have you just chat with someone on your team just to find out that they were working on the wrong stuff? They were working on a project or a task or topic that you didn't ask them to, or it was not one of the top priorities. But they were busy, they were doing. How many times have you met someone and asked, how was your day? And say, well, we had a lot of meetings. We were in the meetings all day. And they go home and that was their work day. And I'm wondering, when are you working? If you were in meetings all day, like when did you work? Is being in meetings, well, some parts of the meetings are productive, but not all meetings are productive. So I assume you were not very productive that day. So you can see there is a big gap between being busy and being productive, and that is the productivity gap, right? So as a leader, we really need to be aware, where is that, how big is that gap, right, for us, and especially for our team.